So speaking of the Akaka, there is actually a myth and the story behind it. You can get some fresh coconut water, and also, alright, that's a really good showcase. The pineapples, they're actually gonna cut it in front of you. And so there's actually another story behind the Rainbow Falls as well. Musubi. So musubi is actually a Hawaiian local food. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. Oh my gosh, this lava flow. Get me up, so Aloha, welcome to my channel. Okay, everybody, today is a sunny and beautiful day, and I'm actually at the big island in Hawaii. Yay, I'm so excited. I've been always wanting to come here, and today is the day. So in today's vlog, I'm actually gonna go to the 3 touristy spots and gonna show you how they look like. Hopefully this video can be helpful for you to decide whether you wanna go there and how to plan the trip. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna show you in the map that I'm staying at this part, the Waimea section. And I'm actually gonna go to the Akaka Falls first. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive from my hotel to the Akaka Falls. Then after Akaka Falls, there are actually the Rainbow Falls is actually right next to it, so I'm just gonna go there as well. Then of course, I'm gonna end the day in the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. I've been hearing it for a long time and I can't wait to see it in person, how the lava flows. Okay, so before I head out, I actually want to give you a quick section about what you need to prepare. Number 1, of course, right, when you are in Hawaii, no matter you are in Big Island, Oahu, Maui, Kauai, you need to make sure that you put a lot of the sunscreen protections. Okay, so I'm actually putting the Shiseido on my face and neck, and also the Nivea SPF 50 on my arms and legs to make sure that you don't get burned. And number 2 is, of course, right, you need to prepare for the gear. The scenery is so beautiful. I'm sure that no matter it's my Sony camera or my DJI Pocket, it can only capture a portion of it. So make sure that when you view it, you can also upgrade your devices to make sure that you can capture the best memories and the best pictures as possible. Alright, and then number 3 is that, so in all these places it's pretty natural, so you won't be able to expect it's like in Oahu or Maui that you can get a lot of grocery stores or convenience stores easily. So make sure that you prepare the food. For example, the sandwich, right? It never hurts to just like pack some food in your backpack, and if you're hungry hiking, of course you can pull this, wonderful deli out. And then of course, right, stay hydrated. It's also very important. And then of course the temperature changes a lot, right? Because in some of the mountains or volcanoes, in the higher up, it's actually get cold really soon. So you gotta make sure that, even though that you are seeing that I'm wearing a vest right now and also a pair of slippers, but of course when it's approaching to the end of the day, and if you're going to the volcano, make sure that you are preparing for the sweater, okay? For the long pants. And then, of course, the winter jacket in case it gets like, really, really cold. And in the same time, I think the weather changes a lot. So the parts I'm staying here, Waimea, is actually pretty sunny. And then if you go into the central part, it actually rains a lot. All right, I was driving yesterday and all of a sudden starts to pouring. So make sure that you also bring an umbrella. Okay, so with that being said, I'm ready to kick off the day. And can't wait to show you guys what it looks like for the next 3 spots. Okay, so follow me and let's roll.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive.
Alright, great. So now we've arrived at the Akaka Falls. So as you guys can see that there is a parking right in front of the entrance. Okay. And the first thing you do is to purchase the ticket from these machines. Okay, so they actually charge the parking and also the entrance fee altogether. So for one car and also for one entrance, it's $16.13. So it starts to rain a little bit. So let's just go right into it and check it out. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Alright, so this is the stairways to the Akaka Falls. It's actually not a long mile, so it's only like 0.5 miles, I believe.
Right.
And there are actually two falls here. So there is Kahuna Falls and also the Akaka Falls. So the Kahuna Falls is actually 100 feet, and for Akaka Falls is 442 feet. So let's go and check it out. We'll go to the right first and then detour to the Akaka Falls. All right, let's go. Okay, so now we've arrived at our first stop into this state park. So this is the Kahuna Falls, and once again, it's about 100-foot height, and the Akaka Falls is actually 4 times than this. So I'm just gonna zoom in it really quick so you guys can see it a little bit better. Alrighty, let's keep walking to the Akaka Falls, and I think it's about 10 to 15 minute walk from here. Alright, let's go. Well, it actually starts to rain heavier and heavier, so I'm just gonna need to walk faster to reach the Akaka Falls. Hopefully the rain doesn't ruin the camera lens and you guys can see the falls clearly later on. Ooh, speaking of the falls, Akaka Falls is here. Check it out, guys. I think when it rains, especially at pouring, the fall is actually gonna become stronger. Woo. What a beautiful view from here. Let's actually get it closer. Wow, this is amazing, guys. Check it out. 442 feet, Akaka Falls running through the top. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so now I'm actually at another angle taking a look at the Akaka Falls, as you guys can see. So speaking of the Akaka, there is actually a myth and a story behind it. So Akaka was actually a soldier, before the recorded time. And he was really tall, strong, and handsome. Of course, he attracts a lot of the ladies. However, he's married. So one day, one of the Akaka's girlfriend visited his house while his wife, trying to go back home. And he actually sneaked out of the back door with his girlfriend, outside. Well, it's actually pouring really hard, so I'm just gonna go inside a little bit and introduce more of the stories. So, the Akaka actually returned home feeling very guilty. However, he doesn't want to do anything else but just to throw himself outside of that cliff. So his wife knows and actually followed him all the way to the cliff and trying to forgive him. However, it's already too late that the Akaka actually jumped outside of this cliff into the water. So his wife was so feeling sorrow and cried for a couple of days, and her tears actually turned into the Akaka Falls, and she herself actually transformed into a rock on the top of the cliff, as you guys can see. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep walking upstairs and show you guys more of it. I think it's raining really hard, so I'm probably gonna get back to my car and show you guys the second Rainbow Falls. Alright, I think the mist is actually also rising in the top of the sky. So that's the story. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will keep walking to the next tourism spot. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I've just finished this trail. Actually, it's really worth it. It's rated as the #1 most famous falls in Big Island for a reason. I recommend you guys to come and check it out. So now let's go to the second famous falls in the Big Island, which is the Rainbow Falls. Okay, guys, let's go. Alright guys, so actually, on your way to the Akaka Falls, or if you are heading towards the Rainbow Falls, there is actually a really cool spot in here. You can get some fresh coconut water, and also, alright, that's a really good showcase. The pineapples, they're actually gonna cut it in front of you. And also, I haven't had a sugar cane for a while, so today I'm gonna try the sugar cane as well. So I'm gonna order like 1 coconut, 1 pineapple, as well as 1 sugar cane. Alright. Let's see how the pineapple is cut. It looks so fresh.
Super sweet.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
This is a Sugarloaf Pineapple, some of the sweetest you can get on the island.
Oh wow, okay.
Grown right here, local and organic.
Sugar makes me happy, so today I'm gonna be the happiest guy, I guess. Seeing the Akaka Falls and also try the pineapple here. Okay, so now my coconut is being cut. I'm just gonna have it here. Okay, wow, that's great.
We'll get some paper compostable straws going for you.
And also after drinking this, you also cut the meat out.
Of course.
Right? Okay, awesome, great.
You got it, boss.
Alright, awesome. Look at this. The sugar cane is already cut. I've actually never tried, put a lemon on top of the sugar cane, so let me actually try it out and see what it tastes like. Alright, check it out, guys. So we have the coconut water here. We have the fresh cut pineapple and also the sugar cane. Alright, let's try each one. First, it's the coconut water. Oh, it's so sweet and refreshing. I love it. Actually, as I mentioned earlier, after you drink up this coconut water, they're gonna cut the meat for you, so I'm gonna showcase that really quick. Alright, so let's see what to eat next. We also have some pineapple here. Alright, so I got some toothpick. Just gonna try the pineapple. It's so sweet. Much better than the pineapple I had in the morning. This is actually really good. And they cut it fresh. Loving it. Okay, so now I'm gonna try two ways of eating a sugar cane. Number one is to eat it without the lime. I actually never had it, with the lime. So let's try it out. It's actually really sweet. Let's try a little bit lime to see what it would taste like. Sour and sweet. Sweet and sour. Okay, there's actually in McDonald's or any other burger places you can actually order the sweet and sour cream or a sweet and sour sauce. So maybe it tastes like that. Let's find out. It's actually really different. Sweet and sour actually tastes better than the sweet itself. So that's a quite interesting flavor. Alright, now we're gonna eat the coconut meat. Let's get it started. Okay, so now this is the cut coconut. I'm just gonna take a quick bite and get on road to the Rainbow Falls. Look at this. Actually, it's crispy and crunchy, kind of, sort of type for a fruit. Actually really good. Not super sweet, but not super bland. Alright, so I'm gonna actually head out to the next spot before it's getting too dark. So let's go to the Rainbow Falls right now. Okay, so now we've arrived at the Rainbow Falls. Okay, so it's about a 30-minute drive from the Akaka Falls to the Rainbow Falls. Let's check it out. What does the Rainbow Falls look like? Alright, so now let's walk there. It's actually pretty close, right? From the parking lot to the Rainbow Falls. There's actually just 30 seconds walk, and you will walk right into the Rainbow Falls. Check out this beautiful scene. So the Rainbow Falls is actually around 78 feet, and the basin diameter is about 33 yards. So just now you've heard the story about the Akaka Falls. So for the Rainbow Falls, it's named after the rainbow, of course, right? When you are lucky, you will see the rainbow actually during the morning sun. Okay, so there's actually another story behind the Rainbow Falls as well. So there's believed to see, I think you can see it, there's a cave right behind the Rainbow Falls, right? So the mother of Maui, everybody knows Maui, right? It's also like an island, but it's also a name. So the mother of Maui, Hina, actually was said to live behind that cave. So one day, a lizard, I believe the name is called Moakuna, actually threw a rock in the mouth of the water, So the water actually submerged, and Maui's mother Hina was really afraid that she's gonna drown to death. So she cried for help, and Maui actually paddled his canoe all the way to this river and blew that rock away. So his mother was saved. So that's the story behind it. And it was said to be the best spot to actually see the Rainbow Falls. There's actually another trail, but I believe it's closed right now. So I think there is another lookout walking upstairs, so I'm gonna take you guys to it. But now for the moment, let's enjoy this beauty for a couple of seconds. Okay, so it's about a short, quick walk, and the view, but still the view is amazing. I didn't even realize it's like so late, almost 4 p.m. and I didn't even have lunch yet. But luckily I prepared some lunch in my car, and we're gonna show you guys momentarily what I'm gonna eat before I head to the next spot. Okay, lunchtime. So here's what I got. Okay, so I actually went to the grocery market right next to my hotel this morning and got this lunchbox. So it is the chicken parmesan bento box, but also for the friends who know me, I'm a guy who gets hungry easily, so I actually get something else, which is musubi. So musubi is actually a Hawaiian local food. You would think it as a sushi. It looks like a sushi. However, it's much bigger than the sushi. And it's actually wrapped with the spam and seaweed instead of the sashimi or raw fish. Okay, so this is my lunch. I have 2 musubi and a lunch bento box. After finish it, I will head out to the Volcanoes National Park, and I can't wait to show you guys the lava flow as well as the volcanoes. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, so now I've arrived at the Volcanoes National Park. Oh my gosh, it's so cold in here, but I need to change up really quick. But before I do that, I just want you guys to know that the entrance fee for the Volcanoes National Park is actually $30. And the good thing is that with this ticket, you can actually have access to the Volcanoes National Park for the next 7 days, which is pretty awesome. So the first stop that you need to get in here after the entrance is this visitor center. So here you will be able to use the restroom after the long drive, and also be able to check out the general map and ask for some of the guidance. There will be some instructors in here letting you know where is the best spot to get access to. Oh my gosh, now I'm kind of, I'm shivering. I need to change up really quick because it's so cold in here. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that you need to bring the sweater, the coat, and also it's raining, so I think I'll probably use my umbrella as well. Okay, I'll change up and see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, so now I've parked my car in the parking lot behind. So in order to get to here and also see the best spot of the lava flow, you need to drive from this lane. Okay, in the Google map, I recommend you to put Devastation Road. I believe that's the name. Okay, so put Devastation Road and drive all the way here, and you will see the parking lot on the right hand side. Okay, and this is the front. Would look like. It will show as a dead end on the Google map, and you just turn right. Okay, so here's where you get access to the parking lot. So now I'm gonna get inside to see the lava flow. Let's go. Okay, so this is the pathway to the lookout spot to see the lava flow. So we are walking along the way there. As you can see, the trees, the species, even the animals like the birds are so different from the falls, Akaka Falls or Rainbow Falls. Because of the eruption of the volcanoes, you can see that there are still some of the volcano rocks and volcano sands, and how strong these trees and grasses are to grow in a devastation trail like this. It is quite amazing. And some of these are the first time I saw those, so it's quite unique. All right, let's continue walking. Okay, so we are right here at the spot. I'm just gonna count 5 seconds and you guys will be able to see the lava flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. Oh my gosh, this lava flow. You can actually see it from 2 spots. One is right in the middle. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. so you can see it better. There's actually a big part of it. And on the right hand side, maybe it's not dark enough yet. I can see it in person, but not sure whether the camera will have the high definition enough to capture that. But it's also on the right hand side. I think it's almost the sunset time, so it's getting more and more beautiful. In the same time, as you can see, there are a lot of the steam vents. These are actually the water evaporates coming out of the underground. So when the underground water meets the hot volcanic rocks, it actually transforms into the steam, as you can see from here, and then transform into the clouds. At first, I was a little bit concerned that whether these gas will be toxic. I even brought my mask. However, it doesn't have any smell, surprisingly. So let's wait here and check out more views from these lava flow. Alright guys, I'm finally back to my hotel room and it's almost 1 a.m. Wow, it took me 3 hours and a half to drive from the Volcanoes National Park to my hotel room, and it normally takes 2 hours. So where is the extra an hour and a half? Okay, here's the story. When I returned to my car in the parking lot, I found the warning system is on. The warning system told me that the front left tire was under pressure. It has only 33 psi, while the front right tire has 45 psi. So there's a 12 psi pressure difference. So in order to drive safely, I need to find a gas station that offers the gas pumping service. So I drove to the first one, however it just only offers gas and there's no air pumping. So I continue drive to the bigger ones and I found this 76. And I drove in, I found this machine. Okay, great, but it only takes coin. So I took $1 paper bill to the cashier and exchanged the quarters in order to use the machine. However, I find that air pumping machine was jammed. There are way many people using that machine, so the box is filled up, but there's no one to maintain it, to take some of the coins out in order for the next user to use it. So I have to ask for the cashier for the nearest gas station again, and she pointed me to the Shell. However, when I arrived at the Shell, I found the machine is out of service. So I have to Google Map again and drive to the next place, the next Shell. Luckily, that gas pumping machine works. However, after I insert $1.50, I found the hose is actually broken. So it only offers water pumping service, but not the air pumping service. After 3 trials, I was so exhausted and it's really late in the night, so I have to come back to my hotel because I don't even know whether the 4th, the 5th, the 6th places I try will even work or will cause similar issues. To be honest with you guys, I was a little bit frustrated on my way back because it was in the middle of the night and I was trying so hard to find an air pumping machine so that I can fix this tire pressure issue so I can stick to my original plan for tomorrow's trip without being late. However, there's also a good part of it is that I see the staring and shining stars on my way back. And check out this photo that I took on my way back to the hotel. It was so beautiful and memorable and makes me more excited to visit the Mauna Kea observation deck tomorrow. Okay, So that sums up my side story. So now let's jump into the summary of today's vlog. Today is my day 1 at the Big Island, and hopefully you guys enjoy the journey that I took you through the Akaka Falls, the Rainbow Falls, and also the Volcanoes National Park. Especially the Volcanoes National Park, I can't help but saying that, wow, nature is magical. If you go in a little bit earlier, maybe not too late, like 5 or 6 p.m., you would be able to see both the daytime lava flow and also the nighttime lava flow if you stay there for an hour past the sunset. Okay, so these are the 3 places I highly recommend you to come to visit if you are the first timer coming to Big Island, or even the second time or 3rd time, because I believe when I come back again, I will check out these places again as well. In the end of today's vlog, I want to say special thanks to Rapti, Stacy, and Peter. It was such a pleasure to meet you in today's journey, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you liked today's video and if you wish to see more of it, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Good night and bye bye.